Welcome to the Recipe Video Game Podcast. I am your host, The Red Knight, and we are live today for a Nintendo Direct, coming off of a recent Xbox Direct. We winning. We are winning. Y'all, I see Digital Green Tea in the chat. I see Wolves Den in the chat. He said we about to see our boy Link. I believe you. I hope. But while you interested in the boy, I'm wondering about, the girl. The girl. Who's the girl? The number 4 comes to mind. You know where I'm going with this. Prom 4. Will we see Prom 4? I think we're going to see a Mario game more than anything because the movie's coming out. And we're due a Mario game. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. If we do get a Mario game, I'm going to be like going crazy. So, yeah, here we go. This thing should be kicking off at any minute. The Queen. Yes, indeed. The Queen. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me know if the volume is good and everything. I always ask, because I want y'all to have a good experience. Like I'm about to have. Pikmin. That ship is such a step down from the Pikmin 3 one, though. Let's just be honest. Because that's the Pikmin 3 one is one of my favorite ships in any game. And this one is more like the original ones. This is how you start a Nintendo Direct. Oh, look at those little guys. Okay, I like the front of it with the lights. She cute. This character is pink. Red Pikmin. I love the environments. Pull the root out of the damn dirt. Goggles. Ice Pikmin. Froze his ass. Froze the lake? That's crazy cool. That's crazy cool, yo. A puppy. A weird puppy thing. But I like it, because it's our friend. Oh, tackle him. Oh, moving him while he sleeps? That's quite typical of this breed. So other breeds exist. Yo, that's cute, man. Our astronauts have elf ears, funny looking faces. And who's this? That was definitely an Easter egg. Sick. Sick. It's the Mega Leg. But in Pikmin form. Or the Metroid Prime boss. Prime 2. Nintendo loves bosses where you gotta go up its legs. Wall climbing. It's crazy. This is an insane trailer. Let me just tell you that. Because if this is a trailer that's going up on Nintendo, website, like that's crazy. Nighttime, baby. Nighttime. It's back. July 21st. Crazy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the latest
Let's
trailer
go.
for Pikmin 4.
This thing kicked off right.
creature was spotted.
With one of my most anticipated games of the year.
Will it show us? Please look forward.
The environments are sick.
Let's see our
So
first
dense with a
batch
lot of stuff
Nintendo
going on.
Switch headlines.
Let's go. It's a headline within the headline, if you know what I mean.
Is a real gem.
July? I don't think July is that bad.
The Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Then they go right into expansion packs. Gotta love it.
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero and a refined lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one character and battle wave after wave of enemies. For every win,
Crazy,
you learn more
man.
heroes and special abilities.
Oh, you meant it sooner than you thought? I thought you meant like it was far away. Based on, wasn't the rumor that it was May 20
You
something?
might also get special in-game outfits.
I'm like, there's no way that shit is coming out that close to Zelda. Zelda's still coming out. Oh, Volume 4.
Tell me
Oh.
why. Is this really
The
what you
Sephiroth
want?
of Xenoblade.
Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless machine.
Like killing Granddad wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th. Shake it,
Alvis
amigo.
is back. Wolves Dan said in the chat.
2, 1, yeah! Move to the
Samba
beat
de
in the brand new
Amigo.
Samba de Amigo game. Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match the targets during a song.
I mean,
Follow the instructions on screen to
that's the way
pose.
you would want this game to play, right? In my opinion, on the Switch, use the
But
Joy-Con.
the unexpected might happen. So
Shit would be
stay
boring
on your
as hell
toes.
with regular buttons.
Why not dance with a friend to predict your competitive
Like what? That would be the
ability in
analog
Check.
sticks. I think it's way cooler with motion.
Make sure to show up in style.
If you're gonna
too.
samba, you got a samba.
Compete online in World Party.
World
Those
Party.
with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated.
It's a battle royal,
And
yo.
aim for first place. 40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Got a passion for fashion?
Is this Style Savvy or something?
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer.
Fashion
This is the
Dreamer.
place to glam it up and express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish influencer.
That's some
And
that's
you're
some
in
really
luck.
nice character models
Tons
on
of
this
people
game.
are seeking the latest trends. Give them a like if you dig their style,
Like really nice.
or suggest new outfits for them to grow.
Well,
as
you
an
would think they
influencer.
have to be, right, to make a game about fashion. If the characters look
Now
messed
it's
up.
time
Darkson, what up,
for
what up?
Fashion design. Choose from over 1,000
I saw Ipster was sending me
design options.
invites to play Fortnite. I'm
Then
like,
add a
bruh,
personal
it is
touch to
Nintendo
give your item
Direct
a
time.
final flourish.
Oh, a lot of
And
people
get
gonna
the
be
items
into this.
other
Not
people
only
are
your
wearing
friend,
by liking them.
like people who can't see
Mix
the
and match
appeal of these
favorites to
games
create new
out of their
looks.
mind. There's
By
games with
connecting
less
online, you can
features,
expand your friend circle
less
and
visual
grow your
flair on
brand.
mobile devices that get insane amount of play like this.
Got an eye for fashion?
Selfies.
Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively
logo
on
is nice,
Nintendo
too.
Switch this year.
And that's a Switch exclusive by Marvelous.
Delve into these dark worlds.
Uh-oh.
Dracula's castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the roguelite action platformer Dead
That's the
Cells.
Castlevania DLC that's coming.
Venture through the castle's hellish halls and outskirts alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself. Wield the Vampire Killer and other iconic weapons.
Had the
as
whip,
you
you saw
vanquish
that?
legions
That's
of
so cool.
monsters in
The
frenetic
cross.
combat. 12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest.
That's insane. That's a lot of Castlevania.
Return to Castlevania.
I didn't think they would
So
give that
deep
much
into
music.
Nintendo Switch
I thought they would
March
keep
6th.
that for their own
Pre-orders
IP.
begin today on Nintendo
It's
eShop.
crazy. It's like a full-blown...
Enter a new
For
grid
real,
in
for
this
real. Oh,
narrative
shit, Tron.
puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe. Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you navigate through a perilous world. Your decisions and the alliances you forge will impact your journey and the entire server.
Darkson said he got all of the
Identity launches
style-savvy
first for
games.
consoles on Nintendo Switch this
And
April.
it's for his girls, and he's going to be getting... What is it called? Dreamer? Oh, look at
Wait,
this. So
is that-
stylish.
Well, that can't be good. The time-bending
Ghost Trick.
murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After
Green Tea
kicking
said
the
his sister
bucket
loves
and
Style Savvy on the
becoming
3DS.
a
Yeah,
ghost,
Style
you
Savvy
can
was super
possess and
popular.
control objects. With your powers,
That's why I thought it
you
was
can help
Style Savvy,
others
'cause it's
this
like,
woman
that's a, you
and
know,
change
popular
any
IP.
ill-fated,
Ghost Trick is back.
fates.
Wolves, then I think you loving this
Ghost
one.
Trick, Phantom
This
Detective,
direct.
Spirits onto Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
this
that
summer.
animation.
Two connected worlds.
One suspenseful
suspenseful thriller.
問題ない交際費
まだ無茶を食べろ言っても無駄だし
任せろ
Deca
つ
Police.
いに来たなここがポリスセンター
デカシムは刑事訓練用の仮想
The
空
hell?
現実がコピーされた世
They
界
going to a training simulator?
ここ本当に仮想空間なの
If only they really had that in real
こ
life.
の事件のパズルを解き明かす
まだ30分も経ってないよ
そもそもこの事件には最初から違和感があったこの事件の犯人はお前だ警察だおとな
This
しく
game got some good graphics, yo.
の使用はデカバングルに飾
The art style is crazy.
ヒゲじじい宝石強奪
Yo,
未遂で現
the
行犯
handcuffs.
逮捕
Sheesh. They made the handcuffs as epic as throwing Pokeballs.
になってる
何が起こった
Oh, turned into a
控えたんだ
Catman.
警察のシステムに潜入しプログラムを書き換えた
それって完全に犯罪だぞ
これが犯罪だこの狂った街では手段を選んではいられない私腹を肥やす豚どもは一匹残らず排除する
2023.
Once upon a time,
Well, they
there
said a
was
lot of this was
witch
early
and a demon.
2023, so Pikmin in July makes sense.
Experience Bayonetta's origins as a young witch named Cereza. Seeking the power to rescue her imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest I'm going to become a witch and save mummy
This art style is nice.
There, she'll encounter the
They should-
otherworldly demon Cheshire.
They should stick to it.
You'll control both witch and demon at the same time.
Darkson said Deca
Harness
Police is
Cereza's
a gift for
magic
me.
and Cheshire's ferocity to travel through this mysterious and dangerous forest.
Oh, she got an Entei.
They'll need to work together in battle as well.
Let's go
Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks.
Let me tell you, that's one thing I love about Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi
Aggressive
Rush kind of
ones
has the
focus on
same
another.
feature that Guardians of the Galaxy game has, but I just felt like it was just done way better, less of a chore.
The duo will gain strength.
And this game is kind of like that, where you're
By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened.
not really. I don't want to say not in control, because in other games you are. I just mean like you have. I guess you could say a support in way of attacking, but this shit looks way more than a support. You're supporting it.
Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the Nintendo Switch
March
system March
17th.
17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next, please take a look at this.
This is something big, because you know, those are the breaks in between. Let's see what it is, because this new season of Splatoon came out. Barely touched it. I am going to play in the Splatfest though, but it just need more. And I haven't touched a single player yet too, which I got to get on that. The old place? a different place. Oh no, it is the old place. Inkopolis. Yo. So, are they bringing back
Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass? This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content.
Okay.
The first wave is Inkopolis.
Is the second one part 2?
Fantastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers.
You got babies
Products
now?
here are the same as the ones in
Oh.
Splatsville, so shop wherever your vibes
Shrimp
are
cakes.
strongest. Salmon Run, Table Turf Battle.
So basically, you can make this your
These
home base.
functionality all work in the same way here too.
I would prefer it. I ain't gonna lie. But what else is there to it?
The Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests. Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis. The first wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
But what are you paying for? A skin of an area that does the same thing that you already got? And I barely use the area. Like, I just jump into the matches.
Oh, what's this?
Snow, that's cool as hell. I love snow in games. But nah, for real, like, they really gotta explain what are we paying for. Is it just that? That looks like Octo. What the hell? It's like a new race. See, that was intriguing. But them saying paid expansion multiple times and not showing you really
Wave
nothing
1,
except
Inkopolis
saying from part 1
launches
when
this
this
spring.
game been being compared already to part
Wave
2.
2, Side Order
It's
will
like-
launch in the future.
I don't know if more nostalgia is what we need right now, because these games came out so close together. It's like I think people would prefer just more new stuff, but I don't get it. Like if they would have said, "Oh, the old levels are coming back,"
Many people
and
have
showed
played
off
Splatoon
old
3
weapons,
since its launch.
like the ink strike and stuff,
Thank
then it'd
you
be
all
something.
very much.
But they didn't really
Hope players
elaborate.
will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Illusion
Adventure
Island,
awaits
look at
Mickey
this.
And friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy.
Is this a
Embark on new
4-player
adventure
2D
to find
platformer?
3 magical books
Like
and
Mario?
save the mysterious island of Monoth. Run,
Yep.
jump, and swing.
It definitely looks like 4
Explore
players
every
because the
nook and
areas
cranny
look
of
so
the
big
island.
to fit more players on the screen.
By unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas. Cross large chasms with boost jump. Ground pound
Boost jump is
barriers
double
to
jump.
open new spaces.
Ground
And
pound.
glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines through in their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island.
Told you.
Share a hug for extra help.
You can just see the level design.
Play
It looks really
leapfrog
nice
for
though.
larger
I like
jumps,
it.
Or drop a rope to lend a hand. Work together to save Monoth, and you might discover new paths. While exploring the island, you'll meet
Man, I wish a
unusual
game like
allies
this was
and
online.
dangerous foes. Study their movements carefully to figure out the secrets to victory. Join Mickey and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch
July
28th.
28th, a week after
Pre-orders begin
Pikmin.
today on Nintendo eShop.
That looks awesome. Sprite said Kingdom Hearts 4.
More
Let's go.
emblems are
What
on
else,
the
right,
way.
Mix?
New emblems are coming
Expansion
to future
pass.
waves of the Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC. Wave 2 includes Hector, emblem of strength. Raise defense and unleash counterattacks.
That's what you gotta do, yo. Keep supporting the games that you got out there that sell millions and
Emblem of
millions.
acumen. Cast magic spells over a wide area.
What is battle?
Camilla, emblem of revelation. Modify the terrain.
I was looking at those Nintendo sales, and the fact that,
Wave 3 includes
like I saw, you know, the Switch is at what 122 million, and investors now are like, you know, it's gonna keep dropping because their sales were down.
Veronica, emblem of hero.
Even though their sales, like, it's crazy, they're selling so much, but numbers were down, almost like, you know, Xbox situation, but obviously from a higher ceiling, way higher ceiling. But investors like, yeah, you know, this shit gonna keep going down because no new consoles announced, ain't no games gonna make sales go up, and I'm like, damn, this is what I was talking about all last year, waiting too long, so then people start to notice, like, what the fuck, and this is where we are. That's what I said, we should have had a Switch coming out in March, a new one already. Nintendo always waits too long. I feel like if it would have came earlier, the Switch would stay alive, but instead now the Switch is gonna die a slow death more than likely, and then the console's gonna come out. Take control of your destiny.
This is Reverie, a world in which
like a maze, yo.
aspirations dwell. When a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance. In this narrative adventure, harness your divine gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds, see the future, and decide humanity's fate. Many branching story paths,
That's cool, like cinematics and all that.
Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the stage for your journey. Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond, power, or chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny?
You said you know in what direction this director's going?
Harmony, the Fall of Reverie, launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this June.
You said me and the investors on the same page? Well, yeah, but I was saying this last year too.
We'll have you rolling.
Nintendo should have saw that, the writing on the wall. It don't matter how much the Switch is selling. I'm like, you should know already to kill off your systems while they successful with something that becomes successful. Because like, ooh, that's a new shiny thing, and not wait till people like get over the whole brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta strike while the brand is hot, and it's still hot. But they gotta announce something this year. If they wait till next year, good luck with all that.
Nintendo Switch, February 24th. Keep it rolling. Run around and collect oodles of objects in this remaster of We Love Katamari.
Katamari's back.
Roll in a classroom, a zoo, and
people. I already see the complaining. People, a lot of expansions.
New features include,
you know, a lot of
Cosmos and 5 new challenges.
Remakes or like things
and
coming
taking
back.
Photos with a selfie camera. We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd.
That's in
addition,
June.
active
The
Nintendo
summer
Switch
got a lot of
online
stuff
members
already.
Can play a free game trial of Katamari Damashi Reroll. Combine the powers.
Oh yeah, and I saw GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2 sales. Yo, 175 million for GTA and 50 million for damn Red Dead. I'm like, yo, that's insane. Yo, 175 million. But Nintendo ain't far behind. I mean, yeah, they are far behind when it comes to Grand Theft. But 50 million, 52 million for Mario Kart,
August 29th.
which is crazy.
A demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop. Duke it out in this free
Look, this dodgeball game.
Multiplayer showdown.
Right when Knockout City is basically going away, this pops up. It's like this, you know, but it's like dodgeball too.
Skills to dominate each match. Change the course trajectory.
What is it? Disc, air hockey, whatever the hell.
Block areas to gain the advantage.
Oh, shield.
Or knock
I can see this being
around the
super
arena
fun.
with explosive moves. Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
April
threw a
27th.
goddamn log
Pre-orders
at
for
her.
this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop. Dive back
I'm surprised they haven't
into
showed
the
MLB The Show here. I saw they added the Negro League, which is great, and About Damn Time. About Damn Time.
Remastered in HD.
Eternal Odyssey.
Many
Look at that.
treasures lie deep within
Another
a massive
remaster.
labyrinth. Its paths are intertwined, and vicious monsters lurk in the shadows. A blank map is your only guide. By drawing
Wilson
the
said, I
map
like your
as you
DMX
explore,
comparison.
you can
Oh, on the last
progress even
podcast?
further. Venture into the labyrinth with 5
Thank you.
adventurers.
Thank you.
As the guild leader, you'll assign
But
them
that was the
roles
best
like
comparison I
the
could
online
make.
defender
Like,
protector or the
you
ultra
gotta
fast
strike while it's hot.
hunter.
People always waiting for the right
Be warned,
time.
Every adventure is
The right
fraught
time, the
with
right
danger.
time. Like, no, the right time
Should you fall in battle, you can change
is
your
usually
team and learn new
while
skills
you're on
to
fire.
strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth again. 24 newly drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options and a new auto mapping function for smoother exploration. Etrian Odyssey Origins
I'll definitely try to
Collection
go over
launches
those
on
Nintendo numbers
Switch
after
June
this,
1st.
like what
Each
sales.
game in the
But I'll tell you this,
collection will also
Metroid
be
wasn't there.
available
Oh, they're doing all
separately
3.
on Nintendo eShop.
June 1st.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
But I said, yo, Metroid Dread wasn't on that million seller list, but Bayonetta was. I said, listen, people always say, oh, yeah, but it's still a million seller. I'm like, listen, if they don't put it on the list, this is not a million seller. I don't care what anyone says. Like, why won't you include Metroid? A first-party Nintendo game, if it's a million seller, along with all the other ones. Because it didn't sell a million. I'm like, if that's the case, that shit sucks.
Each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical
Like,
action.
that shit sucks. Because that game is such high quality. Like, you on the Switch, you should own that shit.
Design your own maps and share them with friends.
There's Advance Wars, finally.
Online play.
Online play.
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. comes
April
to Nintendo
21st.
Switch, April 21st. Pre-orders begin today on
That was quick
Nintendo
as hell.
eShop.
They ran past this. Kirby.
A new story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game. Magolor, the interdimensional
I saw there was a leaked
traveler
mode, but
from
I
the main
didn't look
adventure,
at what it
has
was.
lost his powers and
I
must
was like, I'll wait to
escape
see it in the
realm
direct.
between dimensions. All
This
he can
is-
do
this
now
is like
a basic
Bowser's
attack
Fury.
and jump. To regain Magolor's powers,
It's like
you'll
buy
need to
this,
collect
you know,
magic
fire old
points by
game
defeating enemies.
and get
With
some
magic points,
brand new
different
fire to go
abilities
along
can
with
be
it on the
restored
side.
and enhanced. Improve Magolor's level.
Oh yeah, and after this direct, I'm gonna show off
increase his attack
one of the
range.
games from
The order
the
in which you restore his
Steam.
powers
What is it
up
called?
to you.
Game Fest.
There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore.
It's literally sitting right now like my game of the year. I wish I had the whole game right now.
Up to 4 players on the same system can
A
venture
demo.
through this mysterious realm together.
Between that and Hi-Fi Rush, I said those are the, you know, top contenders right now.
Can Magolor restore his powers and safely return?
But there should
to
be no
his
reason
world?
why a demo can be on your game of the year
Access
list.
This new epilogue after
Like, yo,
clearing story
how is
mode.
it that good? See, so you got to beat the game to unlock that, which is cool. I don't mind that. And this game is not easy, by the way. I just want to be clear. Like, if any of y'all playing this game for the first time, thinking that this game is easy, I will argue this game is way harder than Forgotten Land. And Forgotten Land isn't easy either if you try to 100% it with all the little side stuff. Y'all saw how difficult those was in the stream.
Now on Nintendo eShop.
We hope you're looking forward to the new story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
I think it's always good to have enough content
Here's
that
some
it
news
gets
about Nintendo Switch
super
Online.
hard
Please take
for
a
like
look
people who
at
could do
this.
it. Cool. People who can't. Cool. But you can still beat the game and enjoy all the content. It's fine. All right. So they're adding Game Boy. Good luck with that, bro.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo
Super
Switch Online.
Mario Land.
On Nintendo Switch,
I'm not gonna lie, I
you can
love
play
Super
these
Mario
games
Land, though.
anytime, anywhere, just like you could back in the day.
Super Mario Land at one point was one of my most played
Let's introduce the games
Mario
that will be
games
available at launch.
until Super Mario World came out.
Tetris. Arrange the falling Tetraminos.
I think
and
that
aim
was
for
the
a
order
high
of
score.
things.
Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you. The Legend of
Link's
Zelda,
Awakening
Link's
DX.
Awakening DX.
But you're
Awaken
getting
the
the
Windfish
good
to escape
version.
Koholint Island.
The graphics was nice though. Mad clean.
Gargoyle's Quest. Save the Ghoul Realm as
I know people gonna be like, yo, where those Pokemon? And I don't blame
Game &
y'all.
Watch Gallery 3.
Game and
Playing
Watch.
assortment
I wish
of
I had the
Game &
game
Watch
that I
titles.
used to play. My mom used to play it too, I remember. And it was like a
Alone in the
group of
Dark,
animals.
The
Like I
New
remember there was a
Nightmare.
penguin.
Solve
And
a
y'all was
murder
basically
mystery
like
on the
ducking behind
supernatural
something,
Shadow
throwing
Island.
things across at the other
Metroid
enemy.
2: Return of Samus.
And
Destroy the
I
Metroids
remember loving that
hiding on
game.
Planet SR-388.
I remember getting Mario Land in that
Wario
game.
Land 3.
Look at Wario
Traverse
Land
a
3.
world
Yo,
that
the games
changes
in color
between
look
day and
so
night based
good.
on your actions.
Nintendo should have just had a team to color all the
Kirby's
games.
Dreamland. Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title.
Yeah, I've beat this game a million times.
You can use the Game Boy Pocket.
Okay,
Game
yeah, they
Boy
got
Color
it. They got it.
screen
Cool, cool, cool.
Up to 2 players can play compatible games together.
Thank God.
locally
I was
or
like, yo,
online.
Nintendo, what's up? Like, yeah, I know y'all could add color to these games.
More games will be added in the future.
Cool as hell. So and Tumble. So you're gonna be able to use your motion controls.
And
Tilt and Tumbles was the first motion control game I played. And Game Boy Advance. So you're gonna get Metroid, Fusion.
Game Boy Advance games are being added
Minish
to
Cap.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Here are the games that you can
Look
play
at the
at launch.
graphics on this. Whoa.
Super Mario Advance 4.
These
Super
shits are
Mario
clean
Brothers
as hell.
3. Play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory.
They got the e-reader
WarioWare
content in the
Mega
fucking
Micro
game,
Games.
bro.
Experience the origins of the lightning fast micro games.
Dude, WarioWare Inc., that's one of the
Kudu
Game Boy
Kudu.
Advance
Guide
games
the
I
spinning stick to the goal
destroyed.
without hitting obstacles.
Like 100% at that game.
Mario Kart.
I think it was a
Super
DS
Circuit.
one I
Racing
100%
the first
actually.
Mario Kart game
But
created
yeah, I
for
love
a
those
portable
games
system.
too.
Mario
Oh,
and Luigi
Superstar Saga.
Saga.
All of
Venture
them?
Through a zany world and fight with equally zany attacks.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance being for expansion pack is crazy,
Shrink to
but
miniature size
it's cool.
and dive
It
into
is
a
what it
big
is.
adventure.
You gotta accept that the
Local and
two
online play is
tiers
supported
exist.
for compatible games, and up to 4 players can play together. More
Fusion's
games will be
right
added to
there.
this library
Maximum
as well.
Velocity I 100% in. Golden Sun I beat.
After this presentation,
Classic.
you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch
Come on.
Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus
Listen,
expansion.
they
pack.
adding value to it. What they need to do is throw in that Splatoon content into the expansion pack.
Select Game Boy
Because
titles.
I ain't gonna lie, if they did that, I probably would just
will
get
be
it.
Playable
I probably
on
because
Nintendo
I'm
Switch.
doing March to
And
upgrade.
after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple games there that it's
Please
like,
look forward
yeah, I
to
would
more
want to play.
information about Nintendo
Like y'all know
Switch Online
Fusion and Zero
and
Mission I got
Nintendo
on my
Switch
Wii U,
Online
so
Plus
those
expansion pack in the future.
it's fine. You don't gotta worry about the
see
ugly
a few
crap
more
on the
headlines.
screen when you play it there. I wish they let you remove that
The
stuff.
original Metroid
Oh look, Prime
game is
Remastered, that's
remastered
crazy.
on Nintendo Switch.
Cause oh yeah, I said I was gonna reveal to y'all some of the games I was gonna stream. The trilogy was one of them. Made the graphic and all that. And here we go, HD remastered. Fucking one game. It looks beautiful, but one game. It makes me furious, bro, as a fan. Look at that shit. This is a real remaster, y'all. I mean remake. Remake. Let's be clear. They can say remaster. This is a whole new game. This is a whole new game that Red Knight gotta get. Without getting 2 and 3 in this quality. Pisses me off. Sorry for bitching while I'm so happy. Because it hurts, yo, because they did this shit with Mario, but this is even worse. Because this looks so good. Look at these, look at the eyes. Oh my god, the detail. The visor, the detail.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective
looks
of
awesome.
Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye.
The controls look, oh my god.
Visors are the key to your
Like I'm
adventure.
telling you, the
They'll help you discover
the
info
Wii
and clues on
version,
how to progress.
it's just no matter what, dude. When it comes to gameplay, it's not
Depending
being
on the
touched at
situation,
all.
A certain visor may be required.
It looks so pretty,
When
man.
hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles,
It looks so pretty.
bombs, and more.
But it also looks slow
This
to me for some
remaster
reason.
adds new dual-stick controls,
In a
allowing
weird
you to
way,
move
like,
around
I don't know,
while
maybe it's 30 frames per
separately
second
changing
versus
the point of
60.
view.
Maybe that's the
Also
thing. I don't
select a
know.
control style that recreates the feel of the
Now, you know what? It might just be the Wii remote, honestly, because
control
you know you move around so
Explore
fluidly in that.
Tablet 4 with your
And I gotta
preferred
keep in mind that this
style.
is Prime 1.
The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered
Ah,
launches on Nintendo
digital
eShop
only.
later today. The physical version of the game
Okay.
will be available in stores February 22nd.
Alright, cool. So I guess I'll start my Prime
Detective
trilogy
skills to the
playthrough with that
test.
shit.
This is the World Detective
And
Organization.
then we'll get to the good controls with Prime 2 and 3.
A trainee
But,
detective.
yeah, I'm gonna be
And
streaming those in
Shinigami,
Mario Odyssey.
Spirit haunting him.
And of course,
Will solve the
continuing that road
strange
to
incidents
Tears of the
within Kanai
Kingdom.
Ward, a city ruthlessly
I'm focused on
controlled
streaming
by
those games.
Amaterasu Corporation. You'll investigate these incidents.
Yeah, I'd go for
alongside
the.
master
I'd
detectives
go.
of
I'm
the
gonna go for the
organization.
physical version.
Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body
Dudes was
types
right
and
about the
voices
Metroid Prime
with
remaster like 5 years later.
Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude.
I'm like, dude, if you're gonna tell me something 5 years before it
and
happens,
witness
don't even
past
tell me.
crime scenes with post-cognition.
Yeah, you should wait on the
abilities
physical.
can be shared
If you
with
don't wait
you.
on the physical, you're doing yourself a disservice. Own this shit.
So use
I
them
promise
to
you,
get
own this shit.
closer to cracking
It's the better thing to do. I know you probably want to run right now and be like, I can't wait. But the 20 seconds is right around the corner. You're gonna get a pretty box, and you're gonna own the actual game forever. Nintendo can never take it away, shut down servers on you, none of that shit. Prime is a game you own physically. Kiss the box art every day you wake up, like I do my Prime trilogy. You know, recognizing that I'm lucky to have her. In my mind, I do that
Wings
though.
of the
In my
Heart
heart.
take flight once more. A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released on
Yo,
the
it's a
Nintendo
lot of
System,
remasters
is
here.
coming
This
to
is the shit I
Nintendo
think that they were
Switch.
talking about.
After
Nintendo
a
don't got
long,
nothing
peaceful era
after
on the
Zelda.
floating islands of
And I still don't
Hawaii,
think Zelda comes out May 12th.
conspiracy
Until they
looms
tell me it comes out
closer.
May 12th. Just to
As
be clear.
spirits dwelling within the
Just to be clear.
You'll stand up to the Empire across 2 different eras.
There's a lot of GameCube here. I'm like, yo, just throw in Beautiful Joe.
During your travels, you'll
Throw in
visit
Resident Evil 4 digital version in there. Just be the GameCube direct. Throw in the GameCube controller into the Switch, you know, expansion controller thing. They're like, we can't do that without the expansion of the games. Listen, man, you got enough remakes of GameCube. That's the expansion right there.
Randomly dealt from the deck.
Oh, look, some card battle RPG games. Dude, these were such classics to fans on GameCube. It was like we had this. We had the one with the girl. I forget the name of that one. I actually played that one.
Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD
What the hell was the name of that game? The
Soars
card
onto
game with the
Nintendo
girl on
Switch This
GameCube.
summer.
A new
Dive
fantasy
into your
life
new
awaits.
Fantasy life.
The word new is there. Is that a cinematic? Because if the game looked like that, that'd be crazy.
Life you want in a new Fantasy Life game.
Oh, no, it pretty much looks like that. Cool.
Thriving island.
It's
You'll
like
meet
a
mysterious girl.
Animal Crossing style
Then travel
RPG-ish
between past
game.
and present to make the island your own. Become a woodcutter.
You said this is loaded. It is. It's stacked with a lot of games, a lot of variety in there.
Blacksmith. Paladin.
You see, like, look, that was my genuine reaction to Metroid Prime. Like, I'm genuinely happy that exists, a version of Prime that looks that beautiful. But I always said, like, yo, my reaction to that is always going to be wrong. Like, not fully, not wrong, because it's the right reaction. It's my reaction. I'm just saying, like, it's not going to be super enthusiastic. Because when you take a trilogy that is legendary and not it's like doing Half-Life and only picking one game and not redoing all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that situation. They did it with Mario. It sucked. Not including Galaxy 2 in the collection. So that game is just like lost to time. because reasons. Look at this guy, he's back. A new mystery will begin.
Wave 4
I'm happy they're
is
showing this.
racing in.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yoshi's Island. A brand new course is zooming
Look
into
how
Wave
beautiful
4
this
of the
is.
Mario
I think
Kart
all these
Deluxe
courses are
Booster
beautiful.
Course
Graphics and everything. That's
DLC.
why when people was hating, I can never relate. You can say, oh, they like Mario Kart, all the stages got different visual styles. So I loved every single stage they added so
Who
far.
originally hit the track in Mario Kart Double Dash is also
Cool.
being added to Wave 4.
Character. You saw the platform pop up? And I love Birdo, so that's cool as hell. I'm gonna play as Birdo.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course
March.
Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
March
game
10th, man.
races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
Oh, how am I saying March? The other one just came out like a month ago, right? Like 2 months ago.
Members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
That's right. You got to be more
DLC
time
can
in
also
between.
be
They have what,
purchased on
3
its
more to
own.
go? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait. It's 4 more to go, right? It's 8. I don't remember, man. There's so many. Oh, look, Battle Network. No rules to this DLC? Nope. We got options. A character. You're right. The options to change what you want as items was amazing. An amazing addition to the game. Yeah, man, it's a lot. This is really the 3DS Resurrection. What was then said? It's crazy. Gearbox Publishing. Have a nice day. That looks awesome. Wiped out everything. Power Pro is back. Remember these on the Wii? That shit said available today. The Mickey Mouse game, cannot lie. Like, that looks awesome. Tales of Symphonia. Is this gonna be on 2 carts? That's a joke, you know, for you young people out there. Because this was originally on 2 GameCube
Thank
discs.
you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
Prime 4? I mean, oh, okay, Zelda. I was gonna say, yo, if you're gonna show Prime 4 in the same way you show Prime 1, that's weird as hell. Ooh, look, new enemies. I hope there's new enemies. What you think they've been doing for goddamn 7 years? What are those beacon of lights coming out of the goddamn towers? New enemies. All new enemies. Every single one.
Rise, rise, my servants.
Oh, Ganon voice?
Sweep over
Ganondorf.
Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
Holy shit, show him. The blood moon rises once again. But this time, we rising. Look, they all transforming. Now they got calamity juice all up in them. We got horses still, baby. Look at those guys. Now we looking like goddamn... What was it, Age of Calamity? Oh, that boss looks sick. Oh, that was a little shot of Ganon right there. Ganon, though.
Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Do you not know who I am, woman? What I've done? The shit I've seen? My ancestors have accomplished? Oh, it locked on. Grinding? They gotta get the clip song in there while you grinding. Yo. I guess 12th is still the date. You got flying. Called that from day one. I mean, day one of Breath of the Wild. Like, they gotta get flying in the next one. We didn't really see underwater stuff, though. Yo, they still teasing so hard. Like, are y'all gonna delay this shit? What's going on?
Please, lend him your power.
Oh, this is the fall. Okay, we still on 12. Cool. Listen, people gotta start putting respect on Pikmin. They ain't shit big on the Switch after Pikmin 4, right? Because Pikmin 4 to me is a super high tier game.
A collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game will also be available on the same day.
All right.
We hope you are looking forward to Link's.
I'm looking forward to try to get that, but
that's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you.
I mean, let's be honest here. It's you guys listening to this. Y'all gonna snatch them all, and I'm gonna be left with nothing. All right, so I've been teasing, on the Discord and stuff, a game that I played recently that's goddamn awesome. And I'm going to reveal what that game is right now. And we're going to talk about this Direct and all of that good stuff. After that, I'm going to bring back the Direct, and we're going to go more into what we saw here. So, real quick, let's spend this next 20 minutes talking about other things in the video game. Like I said, we're still going to talk about the Direct, but I got to show you this game. So, this game comes from the Next Fest that's on Steam right now. And you can play any of these games. They got good games there. The Last Case of Benedict Fox. That game that's coming to Game Pass later this year. That's up. Planet of Lana. I played that demo. Awesome. Everything I wanted that game to be, Planet of Lana. Awesome. Like it's that, and it's awesome. It's inside Limbo, but in this beautiful sci-fi world. That's all you need to know, and that's the best way to sell it. It's amazing, incredible. And then I played not another zombie survivor. I think that's the name of the game. And it's basically Vampire Survivor, but with zombies. And as you level your character up, more characters join your circle and stuff like that. Oh shit, this popped up. More characters join your circle and stuff like that. And it's real cool. But anyway, yeah, let's remove that and get into this game. Right now. But yeah, man, that's yet another zombie survivor was the name of the game. I actually had to look at it. But yeah, it's real good. Like if you like Vampire Survivor, you're definitely gonna like that game. And this game right here is called Worldless. And yeah, just the best way to describe this is think Metroid, right? But then the way that they do Metroidvania, whatever you want to call it, the way that they do it is so creative, because when you go into fighting, it turns into an RPG. All right, like it goes into a full-blown RPG. Like this is an RPG. No stats, no there's a skill tree in the game, but there's no like, oh yeah, this enemy takes, like it has this much health, so you're only this level and you got to go fight other guys in order to level up. No, this is the way it is, straight smooth. And let me explain what you're seeing here, because in a lot of ways it's like Hi-Fi Rush's fighting, where if you time things perfectly, not to rhythm, just to the actions that are happening. Like I destroyed that character there, but this is my second playthrough through it. Like it took me an hour to get through it the first time, learning all the mechanics and looking for everything around the world. And then I ran through it this time in about 17 minutes. And basically the enemies, they'll do light. Like you'll see like a light stream. Oh yeah, look at those. It looks like one of me in the background fighting another enemy. Like there's a battle going on back there, which is beautiful. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, you'll see light streams like left, basically horizontal and vertical. Let's just say like that. Yeah, this is an RPG, Wolves. Then I know it's crazy. I didn't know it was. I was always looking forward to this game. I talked about it before when we saw it. I don't know. I think at one of those summer shows, man. All these video game shows. And I was like, yo, that game with the dotted character that you see the body, form and everything like that, incredible. And then it was an RPG, and when I started playing, the first thing I did was like, oh, it stopped. Oh, it's an RPG. Oh, started playing. I was like, nah, this is incredible. This is so innovative for RPG. And I'm not even gonna lie. I said people gonna take this, people gonna steal this, people gonna run with this, because what they created here is really innovative. You see the light go vertical, and then I got attack vertical. And then if you look at that circle on the bottom right, there's a symbol there, a punch symbol. I didn't know that because I always get the meter up to the threshold and then I do the super attack that basically like locks you into the enemy, and then you pick the right buttons, you know, and they're random, you can't really see them, and then you destroy the thing once you pick the right buttons. But if you actually let it go all the way up, I learned after the fact, you can just completely suck in the enemy without trying to do the button prompting. This, see, right there said B, but a lot of the times when it's not all the way up that meter, you gotta guess the button. But it's incredible, and this is your skill tree right here. I'm gonna level up some, I don't know what I'm leveling up, some shit, you know. Oh yeah, ice. I got the ice ability now, so now I can use that. I'm seeing the response from y'all, and I'm glad that y'all positive on it, because it is incredible, like incredible. And I'm not sure what console this game is coming out on. This is the PC version, obviously. But I know, if I'm not mistaken, it is coming out on Xbox. I'm not sure it's for everything else. It might be, it should be. Look at it, it could be. So the enemy broke the ground. And I'm going to come back, and I'm going to whip that enemy's ass, and you're going to see how innovative that fight is. Oh yeah, there's puzzles around the world. Like, if you see I'm collecting these little cards, those are like for you to get, those are like heart pieces for you to get a heart. So you collect like four of the cards, you get a heart piece. And it's like 6 cards, so, you know, there's a lot of exploration in the game. And then there's these guys. These are like the Chozo statues. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you see like they give you your ability right there, a boost ability. I just got. See, that was like a Chozo statue. So now I could boost around. I could boost horizontal or vertical. Like, the moving around is mad fun. Mad fun, like Samus, like Metroid. But then the fact that it's an RPG without any of what makes you feel stressed in the RPG. You know what? I think Sakurai recently just uploaded a video about, you know, stress in games, and I get that that's part of an RPG. But the fact that they innovated on that and was like, yeah, we just gonna make it mechanic based. So to me, a guy who loves video games based on mechanics and stuff, it's cool as hell. Oh yeah, look, this is something right here. You suck it in. You know what I'm saying? Basically, boom, and it gives you oh yeah, like it charts that area on the map or something like that. Oh no, I'm lying. This is another ability. You got the blue ones and you got the orange ones. And this gives me this crazy like hit back thing, which I don't think I actually do in this stream at all. I don't think I'm good at that yet. But again, you got to get good at the mechanics. So there's mechanics within the actual RPG, attacks and stuff like that. And I think honestly, you could lift this stuff and apply it to Pokemon. Honestly, like the way it feels so kinetic to fight. Because you see it, like when the next time I'm in the fight, you're gonna see like this blue meter next to your enemy, and that's the amount of time that you have to attack. But certain moves that you do when you do them right, that meter actually extends and it grows. So it's like you get even more time to do more moves, more attacks. Because that meter takes everything: your lightning, you know, which is your magic, your ice, and your regular striking. It's super cool. Yeah, look, this is one of those cards right there. See, I got 3 now, and then I need the one on the left. That's the 4th one. So you said Metroid Prime is $40, Jack, and Zelda is $70. Not for the special edition. Well, there you go. Like, listen, I said that was gonna happen from the beginning, right? I said gamers stop acting for their console, their favorite console, and Sony got the, you know, the most loyal ones. Like, they have any voice. See my meter? Not my health meter. That's that blue health meter. You see, that's my attack meter. You're gonna see it under me when it's my go. It's the enemy go right now. So that was vertical. Now look, now I'm going. I froze them, and then I'm hitting them. See what I'm saying? Like, and again, the smarter thing to do is to beat this guy up until that meter goes past the threshold. But I get it right to it, and then I do this lock-on thing. And you see, it's like B, but then you got to guess X, Y, what button it is, and you only got a certain amount of time, and you get knocked off. Oh, and by the way, when you die, which you're gonna see me do, I think, maybe a few times. When you die in this like game, you just get knocked back. Like the enemy knocks you out of the fight, and then you could come right back in. And when you come right back into the fight, you got full health. It's not like you gotta go and look for health. Nah, you got full health. It's like it regenerates, so it's super cool and super. I feel like that's super user friendly. Like it's like, yeah, you didn't make me like die and go all the way back, and I gotta feel like, damn, I can't beat this enemy. In the sense, it's like these battles are all in there. Like you're prepared for the battles that you can encounter in your own way. Like, see, I beat up that dude. Now I'm going ahead, and I love that there's like a battle going on in the background, and I'm like, is that you in the future? Oh yeah, look, this is a mini puzzle thing to unlock something, right? So you see it shoot something up, almost like the Koroks in Zelda. It's exactly like the Koroks in Zelda, but in the platformer, you know. So look, I'm trying to actually do it, and funny enough, I didn't do this in my first playthrough. Like I touched it, but I didn't notice what it was till right here. I was like, oh, I just noticed that flew up. So I'm over here trying to do this for the first time, and you got to try the time and see. I'm thinking like, did I make it? Nope, I didn't make it. All right, cool. Let me try again. You said they really flipped the ATB with this? What's the ATB? I'm lost. Oh, look, grabbed it right there, see? And that was, bam, 4. And now my health meter, you see it actually went up. And when I'm in the fight now, I think you're going to see like a second row, not only a first row, which is cool as hell. Oh, yeah, so I'm trying to make my way up now to where I was previously. You know, where the bridge broke, basically, where that enemy came and broke the bridge. But yeah, like I was saying, oh yeah, this is over here. Yeah, this right here. This is a puzzle to unlock something. Now, on this guy, he's going to show you what he's going to do. So he went left, you know, well, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. I think that's the attack he does. And so you just got to time the blocks. Look, like, see, I'm blocking. Well, I'm not blocking. I'm taking damage. Well, you can see also right here that I got that extra little row of health. That was from getting the 4 things. I'm still taking damage because I'm not getting the time right. This is where it's like Hi-Fi Rush, where, you know, you get the timer right, you're going to do better. And here, they want you to get it right for this puzzle. See, right here, I got the time right. And then I forgot that I had to attack. I was just standing here like a dumbass. And I'm like, oh, I got to attack. But I didn't attack, so got to do the whole process over. I still want to know what ATB is. See, and now I'm going to attack. I do lightning, some strikes, lightning, and then I locked it in. Bam. And it's almost like you catch the Pokemon, you know? And then it marks that spot on your map. And I love how the map pops up like that, or you could press start to bring it up. And look at the platforming goodness right here. Come on. I thought that was something else, clearly. I jumped into it. And you could tell, like, I'm not falling a lot, anything like that. Anytime I fall, it was like my fault. Oh, you said active time battle. Yeah, exactly. It is an active, like, battle. Almost like Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. But those games still use stats, if I'm not mistaken, right? And things like that. And you leveling up. And by the way, this is where the demo started, when you landed. And to the left right there was a door, which the first time I played, I didn't do it in this actual footage. I went to the left. I always go left in 2D games. It's a Donkey Kong thing. And yeah, so you come back around. And now, yeah, I didn't know what this was. So I said, I guess that's something for later. I guess you'll come back. And now, look, yeah, got another card. And you see now it's, oh no, now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Instead of 4, it's 6. All right, so yeah, got something there. Oh yeah, mark this area on your map. It's weird the way the map works, but it's not super, like, hard to understand where you are. Yeah, and it leaves a thing like that so you can keep refighting the enemies. I don't know if it's so that you can upgrade yourself later, but the enemies are like, they're still there, like almost like they're souls. And if you go there and press a button, you can redo those fights. Little puzzle right here, bam, got the thing. So I got 3 out of the 6 I need. I wonder if it after the 6 you need 8. And it's just like, you know, the number just keeps going up. Who knows? Yeah, but I was saying, like, yeah, Nintendo, you know, they definitely gonna do what everybody else gonna do. Oh, they all gonna charge 70, so we gonna charge 70 for our biggest game. See, I just jumped over the bridge. That's why I fell. And I'm gonna fight this boss. This is the final boss of the actual demo. And this boss has a lot of strategy. Like you see, he shows you, just like every other fight, like where he's gonna strike, vertical or horizontal. But then he has a shield, which I in the first playthrough I learned after getting my ass whooped a ton of times, is that you should break his shield. Even though you can attack around it, which I was doing, break his shield, because he uses his shield as a super attack. That energy, if you don't break those 4 things, he like does this cool thing where he like sucks up that diamond and then throws it at you like a goddamn spear. So it's like, nah, go after the damn shield. I do that every single time here because that thing is literally like half your meter goes up. You know what I'm saying? So I kept dying because it was that. I didn't know that. It's like, nah, don't. They make you see right here. You could just hit him with lightning from the top and avoid the shield. But if you do that, he has a super attack that you don't know about. So yeah, that's kind of a spoiler right there for those of you, you know, who are gonna play this. Oh yeah, and the ice takes out 2 diamonds instead of 1. Yeah, I'm still gonna get destroyed here. Look at my health. Look at his health. And this is the thing. This is not its final form. See, those are good blocks right there. See, I went after him there because I knew he was gonna die. This is his final form, and it's a beast. See, that's a death. You get knocked out of the fight, and then you come right back in, full health, right back to it. But you see, he went back to the original form. You gotta beat his ass completely. You know, both versions. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I tell you I love everything about this, like, it's so good. It's so good. It's mad fun to play. And you, as a gamer, because it's not a bunch of stuff all over the screen, you feel like you're learning the whole time. And that makes you feel even more satisfied with the game, like satisfied with your accomplishments. Because you figure out everything visually, sound-wise. And a lot of it is visuals, you know? It's shape and things like that. And what's the name of the studio? No Name Studio? It's like they don't want to do nothing. We don't want to create characters or nothing. We don't want to give our studio name. We just got good ass video game ideas that we want to put forward in very pretty ways. And then they came out with something mad beautiful to me. Like, it's so cool. See, like, and then again, if you look at the meter next to, you know, that whole area at the bottom right of the enemy, you see the fist there now. So it's saying, punch this guy more to fill up this meter. You know, you saw 200% right there, and the meter's going up more. Because even though that meter is on their side, that's your meter for when you can do that whole lock-in thing. So now it's ice, right? Freeze him, bang, that hurt him. Then the fist hurt him even more. See, because you're doing exactly what they want you to do properly. And then you want to block, which I didn't do, which is not good. But here I go again, lightning, and then fist, bang, 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 and destroyed him. And I'm trying to lock him in, but since I didn't let the thing go all the way up, like, you could beat him right there if you got all the button prompts right immediately. Like, you can make these fights super quick. So even watching this, like, you might think, oh, it's an RPG, so there's not really going to be speedrunners. I know there's speedrunners for RPGs too, but it's like, no, speedrunning this game is going to be very interesting because it's going to be how nice you are actually fighting these enemies and taking them out super quick. Like, you could completely obliterate them in damn near seconds. And you see that right there? That's so you could do the fight over when you come back. And that's the demo. Now, if you think that's everything in this game, this is the trailer. Just look at what this character could do. She gets speed boots like Samus and everything. And you see more of her body form. I just love what they did. It's like dots, but then they get super, you know what I mean? Like super, like beautiful. As she swings around, you know, in platforms, you see her body take shape. Look at the run, and you see a full-blown woman with long hair. Like, it's super cool. And that's what they call them, clash, you know, so it's like clashes. Look how sick they look. And you're going to see a part where, like, they throw a spear, and she catches the shit and throws it back. I'm like, yo, it's so deep. Grow. See, that's your skill tree. See, look up with the sword. Look, a bow and arrow. Look, throws it. Wham. Transcends. Watch it. She's gonna throw it back. Grabs it and throws it back. Boom. Like, oh, this game is fire. Like, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. I can't wait for it to come out fully. And then you can see that's your little enemy guy right there. You know? Crazy, dude. Crazy. That's the game right there. That is the game. All right. We're going to jump back into this direct and see some stuff now. Yeah, you said that, damn, that's real strong design wolves then throughout. Yeah, like thoughtful. Like, yeah, it is. It's really incredible. Like, it's insane. Green Tea said crazy. For real. They did an amazing job. There's not many demos that blow me away where I say, oh, yeah, that's going to change a lot of stuff in the genre. People are going to be blown away by this game. And I think that will be the case. Jesus. Oh, this is the whole waiting game. I'm still in that. All right. I got it. Yeah, so I love that game. And Planet of Lana, I didn't record that, but yeah, that what do you think we're doing? We're going to Pikmin, man.
Bit rolling, run around and collect oodles.
We're going to Pikmin. They got to put respect on Pikmin name, man. They really do.
Explore every nook and cranny.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to see that again. But I knew by the level design, I said, oh, it's 4 players. You got to make room for all the players. The skin. It's literally a menu skin. It's like, imagine if for other game. Like, I know people are going to say that this is not a good example, but it really is. Imagine if Smash Brothers Ultimate was like, with this next paid expansion, you can get the Smash Brothers Melee menu. You know, with online play and everything, it's there. The same way, use Amiibo, use da-da-da. And it's like, Smash already lets you use the music from the old games. Imagine they actually charged you for just a skin. That's what it is. Because like I told you, I don't walk around the new area in Splatoon 3 at all. And I barely did 2 either. It's like I just jump into the matches. So to me personally, it's like, I see no value in that at all. But the content, yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. If only we could watch it again for the first time. So Zelda's still coming out, which is great. And they're still teasing the shit out of it, which tells me that expect a direct for that game very soon. And by very soon, I mean, you know, around April. Specific direct. And then after that, there'll be one for this game too. Dude. Between... Like, and I'm be honest, like, Metroid Prime is fire, right? And you know I love Metroid Prime. And I have Metroid Prime on GameCube, on Wii U, digitally, right? And on Wii, the trilogy. I own that game multiple times. I only own Kirby Return to Dreamland once. That game has a whole ton of new content at the end of it. Really, if I'm gonna buy an old game, I should buy that game because they did more, right? But yet, it's like I'm gonna buy this game, which I'm not even happy about because it's me supporting one entry in a game with multiple entries that deserve the other entries given the same treatment. So it has me feeling some type of way. You know? Things you love disappoint you the most when they take disappointing paths. Let's just say that. Yo, the wall climbing is insane. I swear I didn't even notice it when you said it. I'm like, wall climbing? I'm like, cool, after you said it. I was like, where was their wall climbing? That's crazy. Well, no, on the legs, I was like, you know, the mega leg, like going up the leg. Of course, you're probably gonna climb there. I don't know what it is, but I like when Nintendo adds puppies to games, yo. They did it with Yoshi, and I thought it was super cute. I think just dogs and Nintendos, you know, it's just a thing. Nintendogs, Duck Hunt, just is what it is. Who's little fathead right here? Oh, his name is Colin. Those legs look like you gotta beat them and then you can climb them, right? Like it looked like some of them had like the sleeves rolled up. Let's just say that. Look at this fatty rolling. Man, cute. Uh-oh. Mario Galaxy and Pikmin. It did start as Mario 128 on a sphere. Maybe it's finally coming full circle. I do like the ship though, but I still prefer the 1 and 3. But I do like the ship. It's cool that they made a big deal about nighttime coming back. Because yes, there were dark areas in Pikmin 3, but there wasn't nighttime in Pikmin 3. And nighttime was a staple of the series. Like, what if you stood out at nighttime? Shit gonna go down. I love that. That's day one. I could pre-order that already. I'm mad because I got something pre-ordered and now I got to try to pre-order this limited edition one. I don't even know what the price is going to be. And I'm saying I'm mad because I believe I'm not going to be able to get a pre-order, yo. And I want it. I really, really want it. I'm be honest. I didn't even see what was in it. And I'm like, I want it. Just because it's, you know, Breath of the Wild
Please look forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right. Let's jump around. Samba.
12 original
this is
covers,
insane.
51 songs from the Castlevania series.
51 songs. You know, but I get it. You know, I didn't think about this. Fucking Konami. I just thought about it right now. I'm like, 51 songs is crazy. Like, I get doing that for Sakurai and Smash. But for something else, that's wild. Like, it would have to be a full-blown thing. Like Cadence of Hyrule, you know? But then I'm like, oh, it's Konami. They don't do shit. That makes sense that they would, you know, do something with their stuff. I don't even mean that disrespectfully, but it's just true. It's not like they got an active Metal Gear development, Castlevania development. And that's what I mean by they don't do shit with their IP. So it's like they're utilizing the way IP in some way, you know, to do shit with it, which is good. This game looks really nice too. The water painting style works for it.
Salmon Run.
130. It looks like it will only be available to pre-order through retail stores. 130. Damn. That shit better come with some sucky. Nah, I want it though. I do. Listen, I'll make the trip to GameStop. Definitely will. $130. Dude, is this snow or is it ash? I think it's snow because of the tree. And it looks like snow. It's beautiful. But then everything is white, almost like the world has no color. So it's like, are we bringing color to this world? Because if that's what you're doing, then it's like the Blob, which are mad fun. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a fun mode. And you got these little flying creatures just to add a little bit of yeah. You know? And I like the shadows on it. It really made the whole imagery.
Wave 1 Inkopolis.
I don't get it.
This spring.
Wave 1 Inkopolis.
Wave 2 Side Order.
Hold on. Back in the Wii U days, you managed to get all collector's editions? Yeah, because nobody gave a shit about Nintendo back then. They didn't care about the games till they wanted to Switch. Then all the games were amazing. Oh, you got the Dread one? I didn't. I got the Amiibos. What else was in it? Because I got the Amiibos and I got the game. I feel like I got the whole collector's edition. People hate Ganon's voice online for some reason. Yeah, I thought it was weaker. Than it could have been. I thought it would be. But you saw, like, remember the other day when I posted, you know, the actor who I said would be my voice for Ganon? Like, that's what I had in my mind. So, but they still went for raspy, evil, Lord dude. You know, makes sense.
Introducing the Splatoon.
But remember, they didn't like Zelda voice either. They didn't like none of the choices for the game's voice acting. And it wasn't the best, but I also didn't think it was the worst, so I understand. Oh yeah, art book pin. The pin, I think the pin was exclusive.
Splatoon game, your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base.
It's literally the same stuff though. Gear.
You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers.
You see, you might spot.
Here are the same as the ones in Splatsville. So shop.
You see what I'm saying? Everything is the same. When he said you might spot, you know, like new, like what was the word? Like old familiar face. Whatever he said, he was referring to the characters.
Fantastic place from the original Splatoon game, your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base.
He's referring to Kylie Marie, the kids of Sheldon over here.
Alongside new shopkeepers.
Familiar faces alongside new.
In Splatsville. So shop wherever your vibes are strong.
He said March 3rd for Europe. Well, at least it's not that long after. But I get it. That sucks.
Functionality all work in the same way here too.
You see him saying like it works all in the same way. We get it. It's a skin. Like legitimately, I don't want that. It's pointless. Like I get it's cool that during Splatfest you can see them perform like this, but it's like, man, I'll go on YouTube. There's enough footage of Splatoon 1. Like, I can't believe this. Like I think this shit is such a cash grab. It's such bullshit content. This is like bad DLC to me. Like bad, awful. It's literally selling an old menu system. Because that's what it is. It's a glorified menu. That's wild, dude. That's wild. And I get it. People will pay for it and they'll love it.
Secret areas.
And you know what? I know the complaint people will say about this. Oh, it's like a Flash game the way mechanically it looks. And I'm like, yeah, but y'all love Mary Man Legends and it was the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That they didn't have the feel and movement of a 2D Mario or something like Donkey Kong. So I don't think that should be a criticism. Like that's not a negative thing. And I think the style works for this game a lot.
Work together to save Monoth, and you might discover new paths. While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes.
It looks like a high quality game to me. Like what? Big ideas, like they didn't phone it in. I like all the art direction of all these different areas. I like when they go in water, they get their little, you know, underwater scuba diving helmets and stuff. It's like Kirby does when Kirby goes in the water. He gets his goggles. So yeah, they doing their thing with that game. So
we
cool,
love Katamari.
Katamari. Where was Metroid here?
Play online.
That game looks fun as hell.
Should you?
Oh yeah, I love the Illusion Island logo too. See, that's a like this is a whole game mode.
Stages to explore.
I would have paid $130 for Metroid Prime Trilogy, physical.
Metroid's
but it would have had to come with a steel case. By the way, this is a really good addition, man. To get the whole library of Nintendo's classic catalog all up there. It's a beautiful thing to see. Because if you ever want to play these games, at least there is a it looks so good in color. At least there is a service that allows you to play all their legacy games. You ain't never gonna be able to own that stuff unless it's a remake. Because I think they'll never sell these games again unless they're remade. Listen, I think if they get to GameCube and they don't raise the price of the expansion, that'll be crazy, and I think it'll always be worth it, especially if they throw in Wii.
Be playable on Nintendo Switch
and Wii U. Don't even raise the price. Just give people more
And
incentives
after
to
today's
subscribe.
Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced. Please look forward to more information about Nintendo Switch Online and Nintendo
it's
Switch
prime
Online
time.
Plus expansion pack in the future.
Y'all remember, right, that I didn't want them to do this too, right? Because of it, you know, players getting this and then being like, and then not getting the next Prime. Metroid already got a lot going against it. But hey, it is what it is. Hopefully this could sell a couple million. But I'd be mad if this game sold more. Like, I would be furious if this game sold more than Dread. Because which one you think deserves to sell more? Psst, like, you giving the wrong message. Like, yeah, don't make more games like Dread. Like, nah, I want more games like Dread. We know we getting one of these already, a new one, a Prime 4. Like, I just want all Metroid games to sell. She looks so pretty, her little fat head. Are there any shots of her with her shoulder? Well, yeah, there you go. Damn, she looks so pretty, yo. They smoothed her out to match more, honestly, the Dread style and the Smash style of her models. Who's making this shit? That's a good question.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo.
And they made sure to say the first Metroid Prime game.
Nintendo Switch.
She's so round.
Explore Talon 4 from the perspective.
They didn't lose none of the chunk, which is good. This is like the perfect remake, where every area looks exactly the way you remember it, but you know for a fact that shit didn't look like this.
Advisors are the key to your adventure. They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress.
Fine Wine, this is it. I feel like this is the.
Depending on the
look at the textures. Like this is the Wind Waker HD of Metroid Prime, where now the game will always look great. It's never gonna age.
Fight back with beams, missiles,
and it'll age because it's polygons and shit. It's not, you know, like Wind Waker, cell shaded.
This remaster adds
but damn, it looks good. Movement,
point, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options.
You see how they said among other control options? Can I get motion controls though? And to not say motion controls is so disrespectful.
Version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop.
And if they don't got motion controls in it, disrespectful.
Available in stores February 22nd.
Well, the game is out today, so.
Put your master detective.
Doctor said they're trying to get me to upgrade, dude. The content is there. There's a lot of shit there now. Like if you want to play Minish Cap, if you want to play, you know, just fusion and shit like that. Like yeah, there's gonna be a lot of games, so it's worth it. And you're gonna have access to those games for a year and be able to play your online crap. You know that you need it for, like Mario Kart and Splatoon.
Each one has a supernatural.
Crazy. Let me see. I just want to hit a word in real quick. Dude, that shot right there looks so beautiful. Like I was like, yo, man, I don't want to buy this shit. I really don't.
The first Metroid
saying that you don't want to buy something don't mean that you're not, right? I want all three.
For Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet.
Like, I'm not even gonna, like, this might sound crazy, but this is one of the best looking first-person shooters, and it's literally a remaster of an old game. Like, that's how good the art direction to this game was.
Depending on the situation,
and it's one of the best looking Switch games.
May be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles, bombs, and more. This remaster adds new dual-stick controls.
Dual-stick controls.
You to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of
10
the
controls.
Game, among other control options. Explore Talon.
Hold on, let me see if I see any kind of
also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game.
Cursor movement, nah.
Explore Talon 4 with your.
Come on, I want to use the controller to flick it up in order to make the morph ball jump. Like, it should be a remaster of Metroid Prime's Trilogy Prime. Just with all the added jiggly wigglies that they had took out for whatever reason. That's crazy. Alright, let's do some Zelda and then I'll wrap this thing up.
Yoshi's Island.
Oh wait, let's watch this too.
To develop the
Did y'all find out who's developing Metroid? I would love if that was Retro who made that game.
Restoration is about to begin.
Dudes haven't done nothing in almost a decade, which is crazy to me.
Girl who steals time.
Didn't Layton get a movie or animated like show or something in Japan? Because I know Layton, like Professor Layton's mad popular.
Wave 4 is racing in.
You gotta admit it, this level looks beautiful. The way it's so vertical.
Island, a brand new course.
Like, look, you're making your way
Wave
up.
4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course.
And then when you're on the cloud, that's when you're at the tippity top. See right here. So cool. Underwater.
Birdo.
It's literally a vertical level, like super vertical.
Kart Double Dash is also being added to Wave 4.
And that's you coming down from the clouds. Amazing.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring. Active Nintendo Switch
And
Online
there's 6
Plus
waves.
expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional
Yeah,
cost.
3 more though,
The
3 more.
DLC can also be purchased on its own.
I said 4 more, 3 more waves. Alright. The last one you said was 2017? That's insane.
Please take a look.
Alright, let's listen to this voice again. Like, I was fine with it. It was shocking at first. Like, okay, that's what they went with. Cool. But then I was locked in already. Like, shit looks menacing. That's awesome. That looks underground.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
It's not that bad. Like, I guess you could put more like rise, rise, like more behind it. But this is the man form, and let's say he does become a pig and he talks, then that's when you can, you know, do like the rise, rise, because he's bigger, he's fatter, he's, you know, like Dark Beast, Dark Lord, Ganon, you know. So I'm actually not upset with this voice because it should be less than full-blown badassery. I think full-blown badassery should go to Ganon, not Ganondorf. Pig form, not man form. There's a platform under there. The little fires right there. Oh, those look like the fire from even these blue little dots, almost like a spirit world in between, like a spirit world from Skyward Sword. Those little flames right there on the right of the screen.
Rise, rise, my servants.
Rise, my servants.
Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. I love that he referred to Hyrule as a her. Leave no survivors. I know there's a shot in there of Ganon. I'm gonna try to pause it. That's sick. That looked like an elevator that trapped you. They got big heads, those.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Hyrule looks different. Like, yeah, it's the same Hyrule, but it's not the same. Oh, physical pre-order, you said it's still 60? Let me rewind real quick. That was his arm. Sick, yo. It's like a car. You know, it's like a hoverboard in the sky, but just not a skateboard. It's like a full platform. And I swear that's the platform you see right at the beginning of the gameplay. Dude, you got a blimp to go up. Look at that vertical platform. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, that shit could be a dungeon right there. Vertical as a Divine Beast style dungeon. Like moving, rotating, and all that. Ooh. Look at this. The green magic going through it. Look how much sky platforms. As far as the eye can see. Dude. But I got Zelda pre-ordered on Amazon from shit last year. And Metroid Prime I got it pre-ordered from 2021.
Please, lend him your power.
Like, that's Zelda's voice to me now. I'm used to it. And I know people hate on it. And you see, she said, please lend him your power. She's talking about
Please,
that
lend him your power.
hand goddess person, whoever it is. The Silent Princess. I don't know. All right, hold on. This last half was insane. I think I went too far. Way too far. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually put this in slow motion. So that way, we can really check out like all the little details. I don't know. Those lights coming out the ground like that at night is so weird. It's so like spooky. Oh, slow motion. Here we go. We gonna comb over the thing. All right, so I'm gonna try to tell you where I feel like that was Link's flying ship. I'm so happy you got a flying vehicle, yo. Always wanted to have an eagle or something like that, but they did the Lost Points. Here they went more technology. You can't tell me this don't remind you of the opening of Ocarina of Time with the goddesses flying up. Jack, you know, you just posted it on the Discord, which, by the way, if you're watching this on the replay, you can join by becoming the patron. Anyway, it looks like we still got puzzles littered all around the map, which is good because I didn't want them to get rid of the actual, you know, moment-to-moment gameplay. Like, people was like, yeah, you know, I'd rather have dungeons and shrines. I'm like, no, I want both. Replace one and give the other. You're going to miss the other. I promise you that. Both is the right answer. And I feel like that's what Nintendo did. That looked like a broken bridge. You got the glowing. See what I'm saying? Like, you got the glowing markings on the ground, which you see all over this gameplay trailer. All over it. There's a shot in the sky that all the way at the bottom, it looks like it's the ship Link be flying on. Let's see. I might have this too slow motion. You see it right there? I said, that looks like Link's ship down there, all the way at the bottom, right at the tippity under. You know what I mean? Like, almost like you would fall down, glide to that, land on it, and then grab the controls and fly away. But the thing is, it's a square. It's not, it doesn't have the wheels on the edges, you know, the fans, basically. 。 This area, look, that fat tree right there with the, look like something's growing in it. Maybe that's where the eagles come from. I call them eagles. Look at this big 3-headed flaming dragon. You see that? I ain't even noticed that. 3-headed flaming dragon. You wanted Zelda to get crazy? Ain't that the fucking dragon from Zelda 1? Or 2? There was definitely a dragon with multiple heads. I know, come on. I know y'all Zelda fans, so y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's just like the Lionels. They brought back a classic enemy. A lot of stuff in the dark, yeah. Which, that's good. I wanted more dark. More dark, more dark, more dark. The blood moon rises once again. And this time the castle coming with it. And this is not a blood moon cinematic. This is, it could be. But you can see this is characters getting corrupted. That looked like it was Ganon doing the spell, Ganondorf. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think with the voice, That is a 3-headed dragon confirmed. Yeah. Let me know what you think about his voice and what I said. Oh, look, that's a great plateau. Let me know what you think of... That looks so cool. Look at the big fat pigs. Dude, I want pig form Ganon to be cool as hell in this game. Like when you fight him. Like, cool as hell. I don't want none of that standing around Ganon bullshit, dog style. I don't mind the dog style. I loved it in this game, but it was just like it didn't really do much. And then I loved it in Twilight Princess. With that dun 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 dun. That music. Like, that music was so cool. With the chanting in the background. Like, that was cool. And you was flipping that over on his head, and then you would attack the belly. So that fight was far more interesting. Ganon, that was Dark Beast Ganon, teleporting and dropping down. But there's a big-ass enemy over there. It looks like it could be a Hinox, though, that one. So they'll drop enemies on you. Double horned it. This one has a regular helmet. I think these are going to take more damage. How cool is this guy? Look, the hand came off the chest. You saw Ganon waking up right there? Wow. The detail and graphics in that shot is way better than the original trailer. They updated it. Trust me, I've seen that original trailer enough to know that they made it look better. You said the Stoufels from Ocarina. You said what are they replacing the Guardians with? Yeah, if the Guardians... there was something wrong with, what was it, Varuda at the end of Breath of the Wild, so maybe Ganondorf is still going to be messing with them. But yeah, you're right. If they aren't, where are they? Are they just all shut down? And so, I'm like, if they all shut down, shit. I don't know, Zelda should have thought about that. Could have used that to fight all these enemies. Look at that flying dude. And that thing locked on and hit it in the face. So cool. There's big tree logs now in the background. These guys got horns and big-ass weapons. I love that they still got motion control puzzles. Let me tell you that. Look at that hammer. Oh, it threw as a catapult. And it made a wave. Sick. Wait, that enemy was mad big, right? That wasn't a regular stone talus. Get out that goddamn way. Oh, look at that box in the sky. It looked like one of the mazes rose up to the sky. Yo. I don't know what they're going to replace the Guardians with. At all. But But I hope it's a damn. It looked like it was an egg in the background. Oh, Death Mountain flames coming out of it. Damn, you way high in the air. This hammer is sick. Nah, that's a regular stone talus. Oh, I just saw this message. Link looking at the hand. I'm telling you, man, they made Link like this with no, green thing on his head for other media purposes, so they don't have to be tied to that. So that we as gamers are already used to that. So then when we see Link with just a tunic on, his body, nothing on his head. Yo, what was the waves? I noticed that there was a vehicle and he was driving it. I swear I did. But it was so many cool ideas that I was reacting to everything that it was almost like I was numb to the fact that this dude got a truck. Do you know the stupid shit people gonna do? Probably delivering holy shit. I'm reacting to something else. But that's insane. That's insane. All right, yeah, but this is insane. What the hell is my phone doing, yo? Trying to see the chat. My bad. Yo. Guess I'll just do this. That's insane. Hold on, let me rewind real quick. I was trying to fix this phone, this whole situation. That's what I was looking at. Remember when, listen, a lot of people hated so many aspects, even though they loved the game, they were hating on aspects of the game, even though they loved it. Motion control puzzles. I love motion control puzzles. You saw me react to, they got Kirby Turn Tumble in there, since the beginning of motion controls, I've loved them. So I think, used right, they're always going to make games better. And Zelda, having motion control shrines and stuff like that, I loved it. And real quick, because I'm gonna keep going back. My bad. I don't mean to keep going all the way back. I think I went back too far. But that puzzle in the sky over Death Mountain using motion controls. Listen to what we just said. Puzzle in the sky, motion controls above Death Mountain. We're not in the shrine or anything like that. If we got shrine-like puzzles in the real world, that was one of the things I mainly wanted. Carve out shrines into the real world, into the ground, into a building, a structure, old thing, And it looks like that's what they're doing. Literally what they're doing, which is really cool. So cool. It almost looked like that platform behind Link was being put together piece by piece. Almost like there's maybe a big dungeon in the sky that you always go back to, and you got to keep putting parts together. Because if you look, every shot of the sky from the first trailer to this one, and all the ones in between, they all look different. All of them. Here, you just see the one structure in the sky. Every shot is a different thing. And it's some shots don't got nothing in the sky. But then look right there, you see the big ass maze looking area, then stuff all the way over there. There's heavily populated sky areas and then areas where there aren't. This right here looks like a shrine, it could be a dungeon. You right outside. There was something hanging on the other side of it too. Look at these weapons they added. So good. See, that's the same markings that are on Link's arm. And I feel like that's the same design that was on his tunic in the first game, like I said in my, Zelda analysis videos. So cool. But there's a wave coming out. That's a different kind of energy. Even this, I wonder if this listen. I honestly believe you're gonna have a green energy meter in this game. We're bringing that back, and that meter you're gonna grow the same way you grew your stamina and your health in Breath of the Wild, and that's gonna determine how long you could fly, how far you could fly, how long you could drive, how far you could drive. Which is the same shit. It's just gonna be your gas. Look at those enemies over there sleeping. No, those are little like teepees, and that looks like a giant enemy structure. I don't know, cause that looks like the area from the last game that had some Koroks around it. But this shit looks like it could wake up, become an enemy after seeing that big box enemy. You see what I mean? Like there's sections where the sky is populated with stuff, and it's all over 360. There's different populated areas. Look, there's something moving right there on the left. That thing isn't static, it's moving. I know the camera's moving, but that thing is moving free of the camera movement. So how do you catch that? Do you fly to it? Look, immediately the Calamity try to kill Link. Ain't that crazy? And I said Link is gonna do something there to make it, go away, break everything with the hand. I think that's when he does the hand raise that you saw in the other trailer. At this point is iconic. That shit goes away, falls apart, and he jumps after Zelda. So now that we know that they're both falling, right? Now that we know that they're both falling, where the hell is Zelda throughout the rest of this game? I feel like they made the grass look better too with those little shades of light in it. It just made nighttime look a lot better. Also a lot more lit. Look at the blue in their eyes, man. But then you see this thing is the same kind of energy of your power. Even the slam, the wave that came out of it was that orangey color that Link has like oozing out of him now when he's using his abilities and stuff like that. When he's pulling the thing out the water, you see like that orange color oozing out of Link. It's the same thing in the attack of that giant enemy. So clearly this is a character that Zelda said help him. She's like, yeah. And then maybe there's things that she was tied to that are still evil. See, that looks like it's supposed to be a star up there behind Link. And it just like, it's missing one piece of that star, basically. Link falling down. I wonder if it'll always be cinematic or if this is just one cinematic. And is it seamlessly connected? Because I know that's what they wanted to do with, a Skyward Sword, and they didn't do it. And I would hope that they do it here, because the whole thing with this game being open air is no loading screens really in between anything. Well, that's a lie. Let me not lie and say that. You load a lot in this game. It's series, like, in the Breath of the Wild line of Zelda games, because every time you go into a shrine, it loads. So yeah, there's a lot of loading in the game. I was about to say a complete lie. But yeah, I think it'd be nice if it was a seamless transition, even if it was just that. Like, it seamlessly goes from that to then you being able to pick where to land. But I think it'll be completely seamless, so that you can land on high up places from the sky. Like, all right, in that shot where you see Death Mountain in the background, like, you really believe that this open air game isn't going to let you jump off that and fly right to the tippity top of Death Mountain? Yeah, you see the orange oozing out of Link right here? That's what I'm talking about. So there's like this orange energy and the green that reminds me of, the energy meters in old Zelda games. Dude, this is a good direct. We get to talk about Metroid Prime. We get to talk about a brand new Zelda game. And we get to talk about a Pikmin game. There's not many times we get to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here with y'all right now, still reacting to this. I know people already moved on. And now they went into the complaining phases of what it should have been, what it could have been. Where's this? Where's that? I don't know. Because it's always like that with the internet. Look, something's falling from the sky. You see it with the green energy. And that's where Link was going. That shit is falling from the sky. And maybe Link could grab that and reverse up like he did in the other past trailer. That's cool. Hey, listen, man. You just got a Zelda analysis right in this direct. I enjoyed myself. I thought it was really good. It was a fun direct. And yeah, man. I mean, there was a lot here. I think they were saying here for everybody. If you didn't find something that you like, then I mean that's on you. I feel. Yo, Ganondorf got no chill. This dude woke up after who knows how long of a slumber, and was immediately ready to attack Link. And Link ran. That's crazy. Such a cool damn thing, you know? Look at that shot. That shot right there. That's all you need to know about this direct. What kind of direct was this? Well, it was good. It was good. It was good. All right, so yeah, that's going to do it for this podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure to like this video. And if you're watching this, on the replay, because you're not a patron, hit the link in the description. You could become one. For all my patrons, everyone here who tuned in to watch live, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. I hope you had a good time. I hope this was a good stream, and I hope you enjoyed the world of this little gameplay preview, you could call it, because yeah, that game is really surprising, special, something that I think people are going to be talking about later this year when it comes out. And if they do, remember, I told you that was special, man. So yeah, if you got a PC, capable of running games, yeah, make sure to go on Steam and download the demos. There's a lot of demos there. I couldn't even tell you all of them. I played, before I go, I did play, which one was it? I don't know if Green Tea's still here, but he knows the name of the game. It's a witch game. It's a delivery service game, but I beat that whole demo. It has a Wind Waker style visuals. I'll find the name before I wrap this thing up. The name of it was Mika and the Mountain. That's the name of it. Yeah. So if you like Wind Waker, check that demo out. And it's not an action game. It's not a fighting game. It's just your delivery of witch who does deliveries. Basically, you fell from the sky, and to get back up, you need to get some money in order to get a new broom to fly back up to the sky where all your witch people are. And to do that, you're going to work. And your job is basically a mail carrier, and that's what the game is. And you get to fly around on your little witch broom, a weak witch broom, not strong enough to fly you back up to the sky, because if that was the case, she would just leave. And she even jokes about that, like, when she does her first job. And the guy's like, dude, yeah, you can get a new broom, but that's not enough to go, the broom you need to get back to the sky. So yeah, it's an interesting game. You could definitely check that one out. And yeah, that's going to do it for this very podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Until the next one, peace.